Have you ever wondered, could simply watching TV before bed cause your blood pressure to rise the next morning? Today, we'll follow the story of Walter, a 71-year-old man who thought he was just enjoying a bit of relaxation each night, to uncover what's really happening inside the body when the glow of the TV lingers, even as the body is begging for rest.
My name is Walter. I'm 71 this year. Everyone in the family likes to joke that I'm a TV super fan. Every evening after dinner and doing the dishes, I sink into my favorite recliner, turn on the TV, and watch a few old shows. Usually something like MASH, or sometimes the evening news. I'm not one to scroll on my phone or mess with social media, so for me, the TV is kind of my whole little world. Honestly, I always thought it was harmless. Watching TV helps me unwind, forget the stress of the day, and even fall asleep a bit easier. But lately, something feels off. Every morning, I wake up with this dull headache. My heart feels like it's racing more than usual. At first, I chalked it up to age, but then my daughter, she works at a clinic, told me I should start checking my blood pressure in the mornings. So I did. I started tracking it every day. And, well, the numbers aren't great. Most mornings my blood pressure is high, sometimes even hits 155/95. Strangely, it seems to level out by noon or late afternoon. That's when I started to wonder, could it be the TV? I mean, maybe it's not just the screen, but what I'm watching. Some nights I end up watching the news, war, violence, disasters. It leaves me feeling uneasy, even in my sleep. Other nights I get caught up in some action-packed show and my sleep gets restless. I toss and turn, wake up a few times. In the morning, I feel drained, not refreshed at all. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and my diet's pretty decent. The TV's the one habit I've stuck with for years. But now, I'm really starting to worry. Could watching TV before bed be silently raising my blood pressure? And if that's the case, what can I do? Is there a way I can still enjoy my quiet nights without putting my health at risk?
Walter, thank you so much for sharing so honestly. That's actually a question a lot of older adults wonder about, but rarely say out loud. The truth is, yes, watching TV right before bed can indirectly raise your blood pressure, especially for people over 60, because the body becomes more sensitive to external stimuli with age. To make it easy to understand, let me break the causes down into three main groups. 1. Blue light from the screen disrupts your sleep cycle. Whether it's a new flat screen or an older model, all TVs emit blue light. This type of light directly interferes with your body's melatonin production, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy at night. When melatonin is suppressed, your body doesn't get the proper "it's time to sleep" signal, even if your eyes feel heavy. As a result, your body doesn't fully shift into a relaxed state. Your heart rate stays slightly elevated, blood vessels remain a bit constricted, and your blood pressure doesn't drop like it naturally should during sleep. It might feel like you're resting, but your brain and heart are still in alert mode. 2. Stressful or intense content stimulates your nervous system. If you're watching upsetting news, action-packed thrillers, flashing lights, or loud sounds at night, your sympathetic nervous system gets triggered. That's the part of the nervous system responsible for the fight-or-flight response. When it's activated, blood pressure rises, heart rate increases, and muscles tense up, even if you're just sitting on the couch. As we age, our bodies become more reactive to stress like this. Even mild emotional stimulation in the evening can throw off your internal rhythm for hours, and that disruption can carry into your sleep. 3. Sitting too long before bed slows circulation. This one might not seem connected at first, but sitting still for extended periods, especially 1 to 2 hours in front of the TV, slows blood circulation. The heart has to work harder to pump blood to your brain and extremities. This increases pressure in your arteries, especially for those already dealing with hypertension. Plus, let's be honest, many folks snack while watching TV, salty chips, sweet sodas. These raise sodium and sugar levels in the bloodstream right before bedtime, silently nudging your blood pressure even higher. In summary, TV itself isn't the villain, but if you watch it at the wrong time, in the wrong way, it can disturb your sleep cycle and elevate your blood pressure during the night, especially between 1 and 3 a.m., when your body is supposed to be in its deepest recovery phase. So, when someone like Walter keeps watching late-night TV, especially intense or stressful content, how does the body respond over time? Let's go through both the clear consequences and the more subtle effects that often go unnoticed. 1. Poor quality sleep. Blood pressure doesn't dip at night. In a healthy body, nighttime is when blood pressure naturally drops, giving the heart a chance to rest and allowing the organs to recover. But if your sleep is shallow, or disrupted by sudden noises or emotional stimulation, your sympathetic nervous system stays active and your blood pressure doesn't dip the way it's supposed to. This condition is known as non-dipping, and it's a silent risk factor for stroke and heart failure in older adults. The problem is, you won't feel it right away. Instead, you might just notice feeling unusually tired for days or even weeks. 2. High morning blood pressure, the most dangerous time of day. Studies show that early morning, between 4 and 9 a.m., is the peak time for strokes in seniors with hypertension. If your sleep was disturbed the night before by flashing screens or dramatic TV content, your nervous system doesn't fully shut down, and blood pressure stays elevated into the early hours. Walter's high morning BP readings? They might be the direct result of an overstimulated night, possibly triggered by a single intense episode on TV. 3. Fatigue, dizziness, or racing heart in the morning. When nighttime blood pressure remains unstable, the body pays the price in the morning. You might experience a dull headache behind the eyes or at the base of the skull, a pounding heart or that odd sensation of hearing your own heartbeat, feeling dizzy when standing, needing to sit down again, a strong reluctance to get out of bed. These symptoms aren't just uncomfortable, they increase the risk of falls or balance-related accidents, which can be serious for older adults. 4. Long-term accumulation. Blood pressure becomes harder to control. Many seniors think, I only watch a little TV at night. It's harmless. But the danger doesn't come from how much you watch. It comes from how often you repeat the habit. Watching TV at night, week after week, can throw off your body's natural rhythm. Even if you take your medication and get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your blood pressure can still be unstable, because the root cause is poor nighttime habits. And late-night TV is a powerful trigger. In short, the damage doesn't hit all at once. It builds slowly over time. And as we age, our bodies become more sensitive. Something as seemingly harmless as watching TV late at night can quietly erode your sleep quality, heart health, and blood pressure control. Dear Walter, the good news is you don't have to break up with your TV forever. We just need to tweak a few small habits so you can still enjoy your evening relaxation while protecting your heart and blood pressure. Here are some practical, evidence-based strategies that have helped many older adults sleep better and stabilize their nighttime blood pressure. 1. Set a TV cutoff time in the evening. Instead of watching until 10 or 11 p.m., try giving yourself a TV curfew, ideally before 9 p.m. That gives your brain time to wind down before sleep. If your favorite shows air late, you can. Record them and watch earlier the next day. Choose shorter, calmer shows that end earlier. Even cutting 30-60 minutes of screen time at night can help you wake up more refreshed and see more stable blood pressure in the morning. 2. Avoid intense or stressful content at night. Breaking news, action films, or loud debate shows can overstimulate your nervous system at the exact time your body is trying to relax. Instead, go for gentle, uplifting content, classic sitcoms, nature documentaries, or old music specials, no dialogue videos, calming ocean scenes, rainfall sounds, or alpha wave music on YouTube. Think of it like a bedtime snack. At night, your brain needs peaceful input. not adrenaline. 3. Adjust your screen and room lighting. If your TV has a night mode or blue light filter, turn it on after dinner, or simply lower the screen brightness to a comfortable level. Use warm yellow lighting in the room instead of harsh overhead lights. Softer lighting helps preserve melatonin production, allowing your body to recognize that it's time to slow down. 4. Use the auto sleep timer. If you often fall asleep with the TV on, use the sleep timer feature to have it shut off automatically after 30-45 minutes. That small change can prevent midnight wake-ups from loud sounds or flashing lights. 5. Try light, relaxing alternatives before bed. Many older adults say that once they made a few changes, they slept better and their blood pressure improved. You might try reading a few pages from a paperback, listening to soft instrumental music or nature sounds, doing 5 minutes of deep breathing, inhale for 4 sec, hold for 4 sec, exhale for 6 sec, soaking your feet in warm water for 10-15 minutes. These simple habits help your body relax naturally without needing a screen. In summary, TV isn't the villain. It's how and when we use it that matters. If Walter can, watch a little less TV at night. Choose gentler content. Turn it off early to let the body wind down. Then he can absolutely keep enjoying his favorite shows while protecting his heart. Dear Walter, you're not alone in this. There are millions of older adults across the U.S. who share the same evening habit, watching TV before bed to relax, and at first glance it seems harmless. But as we've discussed, blue light exposure, stimulating content, and poor timing can quietly disrupt sleep and prevent nighttime blood pressure from dipping properly. The result? Higher readings in the morning, fatigue, and over time, greater difficulty keeping blood pressure under control. The good news is, you don't have to quit TV. Just a few small tweaks in your nightly routine can help your blood pressure stabilize and your sleep become deeper and more restful. Simple, doable advice. Turn off the TV before 9 p.m. Switch to softer lighting and a quiet environment. Try a mini experiment. Skip TV for just 3 nights, check your blood pressure each morning, and see how your body responds. Health doesn't always require dramatic changes. It's often about the small things you do consistently. And for you, Walter, a few thoughtful adjustments may be all it takes to give your heart more peace each night.
If Walter's story reminded you of your own, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever noticed your blood pressure rising after a late-night TV session? Leave a comment, ask a question, or share your personal experience. So we can all learn from one another. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss future health tips tailored for older adults. Managing blood pressure isn't hard, especially when we do it together, one small step at a time.